Hello everybody! We are doing a try-on review of the Wet n Wild x Pacman collaboration. How weird is that? That makeup is collaborating with Pacman. And I have a very personal experience with Pacman. And I know all of you guys know about the video game where it's literally just and then balls or ghosts. But the Pacman I grew up with was a game on the PlayStation 1, and he was actually like kind of like 3D-ish, and I was like hopping around trying to get fruits, and I would bounce off target things. I love the game, and I'm glad that Wet n Wild is collaborating with Pacman the same way Ipsy is collaborating with the trees. I need a makeup company to collaborate with Pokemon. When is that gonna happen? Alright, so let's get into the video. As you can tell, I already have most of the things on my face because we are only trying out a few items. If you want to see a review of the whole collection, I implore you, I suggest that you go check out my two other friends, two other friends, Katelyn and Shio. These are their YouTube handles. I'll also leave links down below. We are collaborating on reviewing the entire collection, but since we are new YouTubers and we don't have, you know, to spend and buy entire collections, neither are we popular enough to be sent entire collections, you know, PR. So we're splitting it into 3 just so we can give you guys a nice, honest, awesome review of this collaboration, because I'm pretty sure that most people are interested in this. I personally am interested in this, and since it is Wet n Wild, it's very affordable. The first thing that I got is the Pacman High Score blush palette. Now, when we were talking about who's gonna get what, I immediately said dibs on the blush palette because I love blush. So this is the palette, and they're named according to scores. So this is 100, this is, oh, never mind, they have different scores on them. I guess they don't have names. 1 matte, 3 shimmers. I love myself some shimmery blush. We have warm tones mostly and neutral tones. So I wore this yesterday and I was so shocked by how pigmented it was. So I believe that these are swatchable. Alright, so there you go. They are 100% swatchable. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go a little crazy. I'm going to use all of them and see what that looks like, because why not, right? So put together, they do look great. You can see hints of the coral coming out, the nude. Also, I wore this yesterday and it stayed throughout the day. It's crazy, it's so good. Color payoff is great. For a drugstore blush palette, this is really wowing me and surprising me. Pretty cute, pretty sun-kissed, kind of glowy. Of course, there's a matte mixed in there, so the glowiness isn't showing through. But of course, I'm sure you guys want to know what each blush looks like on its own, so we're gonna use my shoulders. That's why I'm wearing something sleeveless today. Alright, so let's go into this. I wish they had names. This is 100, because 100 is right there. I'm gonna name it 100. I was so glowy yesterday. I got a bunch of compliments about how glowy my blush was and how blushy I looked, I guess. That's great. Alright, next, the nude one. That's nice. Like if you want like something nudie but also want to glow, so you're not looking for something pink but you want that glowy blush, that is so nice. Oh, I like that. Next, this is the matte. So she definitely is more on the orange side. Last but not least, let's get into the coral one, which I think would be very nice, like in the beach. Wow. The things I do for you guys. Actually, that is a lot less pigmented than I thought it would be, but I'm not mad at it because this one is very pigmented and has a lot of color. So that is this one. Do you see that? That has this one is a lot more on the shine, on the glow, and I'm not mad at it. I would be mad if this was the only blush, but because there's some kind of diversity going on, I quite like that. I also love how they can like duo as like highlighter. We're getting into the age where you don't even need highlighter, you just need glowy blush. So that blush palette for the price of $9.99, at least that's how much it was at my Ulta, is a 10 out of 10 for me. Just because it's so diverse. We have pigments, we have shimmers, we have mattes, and the shimmers are also varying in pigmentation, which for an eyeshadow palette wouldn't be nice, but for a blush palette, it's nice to have that kind of variation going on. So I do love it. I do enjoy it. I think I might take this with me on vacation. It's a very simple palette to have with you. You've got 4 pigments right off the bat, and they're very shimmery, and I love that. So the next thing I have is this little scrub that they have, a lip scrub. I thought it was a lip balm, and then I got it, and then I opened it, and it was a lip scrub, which I'm not mad at. I tried it already, so I'm just gonna put it on again for you guys. It's very, if I'm being honest, cheap feeling. But I guess that's not a bad thing. For the price of $6.99, I feel like it could have been less. I feel like it could be like, honestly, like $1 or $2 item. But it's a lip scrub. It does its job. Like, what more can you say about a lip scrub? I'll be using this. I just don't think it was really worth the money or anything like that. So the last item I have is the Ghost Gloss Brilliant in the shade Clyde, and I think that's so cute that they named it after the ghost. So there's the orange ghost, and I got it because I like corally warm shades for the summer. There's also a very interesting blue shade. I believe Shio is gonna review that, so you should definitely check that out. So I haven't tried this yet. It has a standard doe foot applicator. Let's see how it goes. Alright, so I'm gonna be honest here. Application was a little rough. I'm not a huge fan of the applicator of this thing. It was flimsy but also rough, so I'm not sure how I feel about that. Like, I'm kind of confused. Like, I have cognitive dissonance going on in my head about how I feel about that. But the color and the feel of this lip gloss is so nice. I honestly think I might pick up another one just so when I run out of this, I can get another one, because I know this is limited edition. The first thought that came into my head when I was putting this on is that it's the glossy version of ColourPop's Ariel Luxe lipstick. You know that the ColourPop X Disney designer Ariel Luxe lipstick? I'll put a card here so that you can see my review of it, and so you can see the color. You don't need to watch the entire thing. Skip through until you find the Ariel one. It's like this, except it's a lipstick. I was actually expecting this to be like stark or really pigmented or like just straight up orange, but it's so wearable, and with this look, I'm dying. I'm dying in a good way. I'm in heaven. I am living even though I'm dead. Like, I'm so dead that I'm living. Alright, so that was my really short but sweet review of the ColourPop, the Wet n Wild X Pacman. So far, huge thumbs up for me. My only qualms are little things such as the lip scrub feeling a little cheap and a little, you know, more expensive than it feels, and also the applicator of the gloss. But aside from that, I had an overall amazing experience with these products and will for sure continue using them. So head on over to Katelyn and Shio's channel to get your dose of the reviews of the rest of the items if you're interested. Don't forget to leave a like and a comment down below what you think about these products, if you've used them, what you feel about them, and of course don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!